A very warm morning to all of you. Happy day to all of you, my dear children. Greetings from Icon School of Excellence. I am Shalini Gupta, your English teacher. I am here to teach you all English grammar for grade 4. I wish all of you are safe, doing good, and ready to learn through this virtual classroom. Today I am bringing you all an interesting topic for English grammar. I hope you like it and you learn very well. Before I start my class, let us do a quick warm up activity. I hope you remember the activities which we have taught you in your bridge course. Today we'll be doing finger tracing breathing technique, and how we have to do, I will tell you. You have to place your palms in front of you and then you will trace your fingers with your other hand. You know, now, you will trace your finger to the upward direction. That time you will inhale and then you will take a pause and then again you will exhale when you come down. Like that, we will do inhale and then exhale, then inhale, then exhale. So we will do this for 5 times. Let's start. Alright, so I think everybody has finished with this finger tracing breathing and you're feeling very fresh and energized. So let's start with the class, children. Now, before I begin, let me try and understand what you already know about it. Alright, so in previous class we have learned what is adverbs, from where does adverbs have come, and what are the rules and norms of adverbs. Remember? Let's quickly brush it up how it is done and how it works. Now, I hope you can see my whiteboard. Here, first we'll start with parts of speech. I have told you that adverb is a parts of speech. Okay? Now, how many parts of speech are there, children? There are 8 parts of speech. And one of them is adverbs, which we have started from previous class. Today we will be learning types of adverbs. Alright, there are 4 types we'll be learning today. Now children, I already told you now how these adverbs have come. Just one moment. Okay. Okay, now adverbs. Now, adverbs. A very simple way to remember is something is added in the verb that gives you adverbs. Please remember it like this, okay? And what to add, ma'am? I will tell you. You have to add ly to any verb to give you adverbs. But not all the words, children, okay? Verb means what? Verb means any action word. And adverb means how the action is done. Simple. So it is interlinked with each other. Adverbs is very easy, children. Do not panic because I know you get confused with verbs and adverbs. I'll repeat once again. Verb is action word and adverb is to know how that action is done. Okay. So quickly we'll see what are the types of adverbs and how does it work. Now we'll discuss with examples the types of adverbs. Now children, there are various kinds of adverbs, okay? But most important adverbs are of 4 types and you have to remember this throughout your life. It will help you throughout your life to write good, to speak good, everything. Now the first type of adverb is adverbs of manner. And what are its examples? Slowly and brightly. Please remember the examples how I'm showing it right now because we will be discussing this later on. Okay, the first one is adverbs of manner. Second is adverbs of place, which is the example here and inside. Third is adverbs of time. And what is the example? Yesterday, soon. Fourth one is adverbs of frequency. And what is the example? Never, always. Now, these are the 4 types of adverbs. First is adverbs of manner. We'll discuss that first. Adverbs of manner. They tells us how something is done or how an action is done, children. Now we'll see this example. Rabbit runs quickly. How does the rabbit runs? Rabbit runs quickly. So rabbit is noun, run is verb, and quickly becomes adverb because it tells you how an action is done. How rabbit is running? Rabbit is running quickly. The other example is the sun shines brightly. How does the sun shines? It shines brightly. So the action is over here bright, which becomes brightly, and here action is quick, so it becomes quickly. Now this is adverbs of manner to know how an action is done. Like gracefully or sweetly or easily. These are adverbs of manner. Second is adverbs of place. It tells you where an action took place or where an action is done. That means it tells you where did it happen. Did it happen inside the house or outside the house or nearby your house, like that. So let's see the example. I looked everywhere for my book. Looked is verb, everywhere is adverb, and book is noun. So where did I looked my book? I looked it everywhere. So that means it symbolizes that it tells you the place where were you looking for the book. The second is he went inside. Where did he go? He went inside. So inside also symbolizes here adverb of place. It is telling you, right, that it's coming inside or outside. Okay. The third one is adverbs of time. It tells us when an action took place or when an action is done. I lost my purse yesterday. Okay, so lost is verb, purse is noun. Yesterday is an adverb. So it is telling you when that action took place. It is telling you about the time. So this is known as adverbs of time. So when did he lost? He lost on, where did I lost? I lost on yesterday. He will come soon. When he will come? He will come soon. That means it is telling you the time. Now please look at this picture. Over here, can you see a jumbo inside a window? Jumbo means that elephant which says, I'm having a party. So frog thinks today, or monkey thinks tonight, cat says tomorrow, pig says right now, and dog says next week. They don't know when he is gonna have party. So they have so much of questions in their mind. Can you see that? So today, tonight, tomorrow, right now, next week, yesterday, soon. These all tells you adverbs of time when an action is done. Now the fourth is frequency adverbs. This tells us how often or frequently something is done or an action is done. He is never late to class. Now, never is adverb here. Now, you will tell me what is frequency here. Frequency means how many number of times that thing has been done. Like whether it's been sometimes or never or always, like that. So that tells you frequency. Okay. So this is known as adverbs of frequency. Let's see the next example at the down. It's written, they always help beggars. Okay. So always they help beggars. It is not that sometimes they do or they never do. Always they help the beggars. So this is your frequency of adverbs. So children, what did we learn today? We learned 4 types of adverbs, right? Let's brush it up again. First is adverbs of manner, which tells you how an action is done. Second is adverb of place, which tells you where an action is done. Then we have adverbs of time, which tells you when an action is done. And then we have adverbs of frequency, which tells you how often or frequently an action is done. Is it easy now? I want everybody to read once again after this class and do the revision of this. Now, it is story time. So children, I know everybody likes the story, but I want everybody to pay very clear attention here because we have got some hidden exercise in this story also. I'll be reading this story. I want everybody to pay attention. How am I reading it? How am I pronouncing the words? Where am I taking the pause? Or where am I fast? Okay? I want everybody to observe my tone also. So let's start our story. Okay. Hi, my name is Emma and I am 10 years old. I live with my family in Brighton to south of England. My day usually starts quite early. I always get up at 7:30 a.m. on weekdays, but on weekends I sleep an hour and a half longer. I always have my breakfast with my younger brother James. My dad never has his breakfast with us because he starts his work early on weekdays. Sometimes I eat cornflakes with milk and sometimes I take hot toast with marmalade. I usually walk to school because I don't live so far. I walk slowly, taking fresh air to school every day. I study, play basketball, and practice my theatre at school. I come back home in the evening and practice basketball with my friends. We have dinner at 7:30 p.m. and I often set the table. My dad says I do that beautifully. At 9:30 p.m. I take shower before I go to bed and sleep with beautiful dreams in my eyes, which I'm sure will fulfill one day by becoming best basketball player. Now see, this is such a sweet and a short story about Emma. Emma tells you where does she live and how what is her daily routine, what she does all the day. So she wakes up very early and then she tells she has his breakfast. She has a breakfast with her younger brother and she says her dad never has his breakfast because he starts his work early on weekdays. Okay. Then she tells you what she eats in the in the breakfast. She eats cornflakes with milk and sometimes she like hot toast with marmalade. Now, she tells you that she loves to play basketball. So that means she has some dream. In spite of studying, she plays also. And what is her dream? She wants to become a best basketball player. All right, not just a basketball player, she wants to become best basketball player. So see, we have used some adverbs here, children. I want you all to pay attention and tell me, find out the adverbs from the story and list them in your classwork copy. Now, children, I'll be sending you this notes. That time, I want you to see this story and you will take your copy, your pencil in your hand, and you will start writing it. Okay. Now, when I take the class, even I want you all also to take pencils in your hand and copy in front of you. Wherever you think that you have not understood anything, please note it down and ask me in the next class or you can send it to me. I will just let you know. Okay. Now, this exercise, you will do it at your home. So we'll come with the second exercise, children. Now, this is also very interesting. I will tell you how. Now, this exercise says you have to replace the phrases in italics with the correct adverbs from the box and rewrite each sentence. Now, children, see, whenever you get some exercise, first and the foremost thing you will do is you will read the question very carefully because question itself explains you the answer of the exercise. Now, if you just look and just have a glance on the exercise, you will not come to know what exactly you have to do. So please read it very nicely. What you have to do? You have to replace the phrases in italics. Now, what is italics, children? Can you see the first question? He completed the exercise without any difficulty. Now, can you see without any difficulty is in bold letters? That means it is little dark than the other words. And see, the style of writing is different. It is slanted. That means it is in italics. So the question says to you, you have to replace this italics bold written words with the word given in the box. Okay. So let's start. He completed the exercise without any difficulty. Now, without any difficulty replaces what word here? Alright, so it is easily. So he completed the exercise easily. It fits well, right? The second one, the cat entered the room without making any noise. The cat entered the room how? Silently. Without making any noise means silently he entered the room. Third is we looked for the lost bicycles in all places. Now, where did we look for the bicycle? Everywhere. Correct. So, everywhere is the answer of third. We looked for the lost bicycles everywhere. We pay membership fees to the club once a year. Now, once a year means what, children? Yearly. Very good. So, we pay membership fees to the club yearly. The doctor came as soon as possible. How did the doctor come? He came immediately. So, that is as soon as possible. Sixth is it is going to be dark in a short time. How? That means very soon. So answer is it is going to be dark soon. I have discussed this exercise with you. I want you all to do this in your copy. You will not write only answer, you will write full sentence and then you will write the answer. All right? Now, let's do the quick revision what we learned today and how did we complete this adverb. So first we learned is parts of speech. Parts of speech is what? It's the main ingredient of grammar. Okay. And parts of speech is how many types? There are 8 types. So we have discussed one of the types, that is adverbs. All right. So again, I will brush it up to you. Parts of speech are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, interjection, conjunctions, and determiners. These are your parts of speech. Now, next is verbs and adverbs. I told you verbs are the action word and adverbs are what? To know that how that action is done. Now, then third what we did? We have done types of adverbs. So we learned there are how many types of adverbs? There are various kinds of adverbs, but we have learned only 4. That is very important. Adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of things, and adverbs of frequency. Remember? All right. And then what did we do, children? We learned exercises, how to do it, and then we went through a story of Emma, where I've given you a work to just identify adverbs from that short story and note it down in your copy. All right. So homework time. I told you what you have to do. That is your assignment. And one more interesting assignment is there for you. You have to write down a short story in your own words and find it out adverbs from them. So I'm giving you time to write a very short story. I know you all love writing stories. So please pick it up any topic you want and write a short story. And then you find it out what adverbs you have used in that story. Okay. So after writing down the story, in the next page, you write adverbs and then just write it down the points. Now, you will do the revision of adverbs also at your home because it is very, very, very necessary. All right. Now, so our journey to the next class will be, we will continue this parts of speech and we will take you to the next ingredient of parts of speech, that is prepositions. All right. So I want everybody to just read once what is prepositions and how does it work so that it will be easier for you to understand in the next video. All right, children. So if you have any questions or if you have any doubt, I want you all to feel free and write it down in your copy. Okay, so that when you send me your assignment, that time you send me your doubts. I will clear your doubts in the next class. Okay. All right. So children, here we have completed our today's class. I hope today's topic interesting and I believe you were able to understand all that was discussed and explained. Children, importantly, I want all of you to revise on what was taught on today's session at least twice and do all the activities or assignment which I have given to you without fail. Okay. I look forward to see you in my next session and eager to bring you all interesting topics again, which I've told you we'll be doing prepositions. Lots and lots of wishes to you for your health and safety from all of us at Icon School of Excellence. Happy learning, children. Thank you.